Hasbro Outdoors here, out on my first ride on any type of dirt in 2026 on April 4th. Decided to take on the Hampster Trail, which is primarily these wide open dirt roads. As you can see, it is quite dry, few little wet slick spots in certain areas that are greasy, do make the bike slide around a little bit, but really roads are in good shape. Excited to get out, play on the dirt a little bit. I did try a little bit of the Flatlander Trail. I'll show that in a minute. That was still very wet, so I didn't go very far at all. Didn't want to push it too much with the trails being wet and a mess, so just stayed on the Hampster Trail. This is the attempt at the Flatlander Trail. That spot's typically wet. This spot up here is the first time I've seen it wet. There is a pond to the right here, but the trail goes through is very dry, and then beyond that the trail does get very wet. So decided not to push that and try to get through there and deal with all the wetness on the Flatlander, so just went back to the Hampster Trail. Again, great day out on the ride. About 3.5 hours on the Hampster Trail. Started in Hollis, and then again about 3 hours up north of Henniker. This section, being a non-maintained road, can sometimes be a little challenging, but again, you can see here a little narrower, but really no problems at all. So the trails have really dried out quickly. Amazing that the first week of March we had a good foot of snow on these trails, and first weekend in April it's all dried out. So really heavy snow and a lot of snow this winter, but it dried out really quick. Really quick drying spring. This time of year is pretty bland, brown and gray. Leaves really haven't come out. Spring hasn't really, quote unquote, sprung. Not a lot of green yet. So it is not the best visual riding this time of year. But again, early spring, great to be out. This section here with the downhill typically gets a lot of wash, so there can be washouts, can be very, very soft sand, which obviously is a challenge to ride on. A little tricky today, but staying on the left, staying on the high side, really in the rocks and the gravel, trying to avoid that soft sand, and made it no problem. very similar scenery here along the Hampster Trail this time of year. Again, as I already mentioned, brown, gray, and really the pine trees are green. A little bit of snow there on the left side of the road, so not completely dry, but overall good to see this guy. Interesting encounter coming up here. That dog did not like my motorcycle. I do appreciate the owner hanging on tight to that leash. It was barking, jumping, and wanted to come at me, but she held tight, and I do appreciate it. So just a quick little video of the Hampster Trail on April 4th. It is drying out nice. I would encourage you to get out and ride. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, I'd appreciate a like. And if you want to see more content about local New England trails, please subscribe.